Hello everybody, first month is here in forest. Today, finally, some news of this Warcraft, cold steel Warcraft 13 XTL, or how they call it, something like that, made of CPM3V on Taiwan. I will do some comparing with this, I would say, original Magnum Tanto. Here, as we can see, this is actually fallen tree. It is like, it is from the ground. It's going like this way to there are lots of many saplings. So, and this one leads into them. So if this one will be down, will be chopped, it helps to all of them there. There is creek down there. So this is really, we are up to hill, on the way to hill. It's kind of steep. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, kind of like this, like the fallen tree, in the same angle. So that's where we are now. And this is kind of hardwood, but it is, as I said, it's fresh. It's green now. So this will, this could show us how this one can serve as a machete, because the length and the curvature is all right. 30 centimeters, 12 inches should be all right for machete. And we can compare it with this one. We can see some really differences in performance in this one. So I will start with the old one. This is the actual with hollow grind and made in Japan, VG1 plus 420 on site. So hope you can see that. Try to do it here. So that was pretty nice. Hope you can see it here. Yes, I'm there. I'm on the screen. It's hard to place the camera here. Yeah, I don't need to do much effort. So here we are. So this is because it is springing. There is a road about 200 meters over there. So it is, wow, 90% down, but still not in fully condition. Let's try this one. Yeah, there is more power. There's more power in it. I didn't chop it down. You can see it maybe. I didn't chop it down, but it still breaks this branch. I'll try. Okay. Almost done, guys. This is almost done. That's nice piece of wood for one chop, because it is springing, and this is kind of hardwood, as I forget the name in English. Sorry, wasn't a long time in forest, so when I don't use these words, I'm losing them. Sorry, I will learn them again. So, and these was the before. That one was the original Magnum Tanto. This one was the second. See, it wasn't chopped that good. Oh, there is a knot, that's why. But anyway, it breaks the branch. But this one was nice and clean chop. I'll try this one again. 85% about. Try to put the same effort. Seems to me the same. Only this one is more comfortable in handling. This is really hardwood, guys. This is not for normal machetes, because this is hardwood. This is not something, and we are chopping in the water surface way. So that's why it is not like that. If that will be like standing and I can chop it in this way, it will be probably a little bit better, but still I need to use the power, because as I said, this is kind of tough wood. That was the flip. for tiny branch. This is about 100 grams, about 4 ounces heavier. So handling this knife and this knife is a little bit different. So to do the flip, is actually quite good. That will surprise me. But not this one. Not this one. This one can't do that. Okay. Hope you can see that. This one here. Yeah, you can. But anyway, okay, I'll chop this one down. There's lots of tiny branches. Okay, hope you can see this one. That could be good. That was nice, nice and easy. So both of them are very sharp, and I mean, yeah, this one shaving sharp, and I didn't try this one, but I believe so. It is the same, or very close. Well, now you can see this one. This is about 1 inch, and I can chop it mostly from this way, from this angle only, not from this really. I'm in about 65, maybe 70%, and then it breaks. This one bites more deep, I believe, because the whole grind. Yeah. Okay. So, as I said, I will do this video about how this knife can handle more a bushcraft or survival task than some kind of fighting task or military use, as I said, because I believe this is more a weapon and this is more a tool. Okay. Still with normal grip. (75–80%). A little bit less, actually, a little bit less, about 70, maybe 65. That one was just swing like that. Okay, guys, we'll keep this one on the side. Well, we'll see. I don't want to damage the small saplings here around, just this one, which I said I believe there is no way for this one, if there is lots of the young one, and this one will be here. It is not, I think, the good position. Okay, so this is not definitely task for this knife, but for comparing, let's try. That was 10. That was 10. Nothing really much. And I'll use my gloves. Sorry, my glasses. Safety first. Well done. This is different story just for the very first chop. This is 5. This is 10. You can see it, but I am on the other side. I'm somewhere here. Try this one. This is too light and different balanced. That was another 10, so 20. This is 12 now. I'm almost done on this side. Almost done. So I want to try this one because this one can't perform as a chopper as this one. That was 20. $24, I think. 25, 26, 27. Well, guys, there wasn't any, sorry, there wasn't any damage to this Tanto, but definitely you can't compare them as a chopping tools. Definitely no. This is different feeling. The other one is absolutely beast. This is kind of life in your hand. You know, when you got it, this is really more weapon. You can chop down something, as I said, that one very easy with this, definitely. But this is not so live. This is more heavy. Even the point of balance isn't that different, but this is heavier as a whole way. Simply there's more weight. The broad blade, I expected very good performance, but this one surprised me a little bit. I mean, in positive way. Okay. That one was some tiny branch from here. You can see we are in a kind of bush. I show you that tree, how it was. So when I do slicing with this is kind of soft wood, so it's all right, but there is a knot, so I can do that. Definitely I can put or rest my finger here on the habaki, like habaki, and I can do this notching or make a tip. Excellent. With the normal handling, not that easy. I mean, this is more hard. I feel it because it is more heavy. I mean, it's more tired. I feel more tired in my hand when I'm using this one, trying to put the leverage on it. But I can do it, and it slices pretty nice. when I grab it in this way, and it is safe. I'm still 3 millimeters out of the blade. I don't know if you can see it in the angle somewhere here. Because that one is hollow grind, it is, I believe, is a little bit better for handling. Anyway, here is a guard, and this is a really sharp corner, this one. So when I grab it in this way, I want to use the chest pull, which is absolutely comfortable because I'm very close. You still can see the line of the seat, of the balance. So I am 1 centimeter out of it. It is here, the line, so I'm nearly on the point of balance. So if I do this one, wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Depends how deep I want to go. Excellent. This is excellent. And this one isn't the tsuba. There's a meat from both sides, so I need to grab it more with that, like this one, which I'm already on the edge. I don't know if you can see that. I'm already somewhere here for I mean, to grab it comfortably. No, guys, this is it slices better, a little bit better, but this is not that comfortable for handling, even with the sharp corner, as I said. Was dry. Yeah, this is better. Well, to point, this is definitely more dedicated tool for this grip and this chop. This is more universal grip for, as I said, probably for fighting, you know, with the long handle and with this tip here. But for the bushcraft, I would choose this one definitely, and for all around also, of course. If I want to have just or mostly fighting tool, I get this one. There is, sorry, I'll try to put in, I made a picture, okay, I'll try to put it in this way. You can see here, these knives are resting now on my finger on generally very similar spot on its blade, and you can see on the Warcraft, on the black one, how forward the tip is. And of course this is it is the advantage. It is the advantage because when I touch here somewhere, if I chop on this sweet spot, so it is already 1 centimeter in the material when this one even touch the target. So that's why this is better. And of course I got the grip, which allows me to do this kind of like the kukris or these tools, and all the sabers like shamshirs and these, then rather than this one which curves more to the side, I mean to more back. So this one is more forward when I do the chop, so that's why I believe this is better. And of course I got a longer switch. I believe So I believe cut longer than is whole this blade section, just the switch. So this is definitely nice. So I will carry on with these, or mostly with, I believe, as a chopping, comparing. I think you know what is going on with this notching. Notching. Well, this is, as I said, kind of heavy, so it will be better, I believe, to do it, to make a first chop like this one. But I should go there, but I want to do it just like this one without. So let's try really slicing. But it works nicely, guys, and I'm holding it in normal position, I mean for the chopping position, not just because I can still go forward. And it is sharp, and the angle isn't that steep, so it is still working like a knife or short sword or something like this, not some kind of axe edge like some tops knives got. Not this one. This is still in normal, I mean, way for such a knife, I mean for 12 inches blade. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is beautiful, guys. Absolutely nice. For that angled table, if I call this one like that, this is it. Now with the normal grip, as I said, yeah, nothing losing. That's very solid tip for whatever you want. One on solid wood. Okay, I'll try, as I said, I'll try a couple of really powerful swings, not with on this position, but on this, to find out how slip the handle is. So guys, that one was the first one. Or this one. So, as you can see, this is a nice piece of wood. And this is a nice piece of steel. Excellent. I would say about the slipping handle. If the handle is really slip, when you bite in the wood, because there is lots of moisture now, it's spring. When you sink in and it sinks deep, then it try, because you got your motion doing, then it bites and stops. So your hand wants to go down, and it wants to. So what I say, when you grab it in this way, then it is not that happen. You got a little bit powerful swing, 10% about. It's hard to compare, but I believe it is a little bit stronger. But if I pay with that, with a little bit less secure, because when I'm in, the handle on the knife wanna go. I always finish somewhere like this one, never lose the grip. But still, as you can see, what this knife can chop, I can't see anything wrong on this. I didn't expect anything like that, but this is something, guys. What do you say? I won't try to do it with the Magnum Tanto. In the CPM 3V version with no hollow grind and CPM 3V, it will be much more safe. I said I will trust the knife a little bit more, but still, as a performer in same weight as the original Magnum, it will be very close. I'm not saying 100% close, but it will be 90% the same performance like this one. This is different story. This is different knife. Okay, I'll carry on somewhere else. That's enough for now. So, and this one was the tree. See, there were the roots over there, and the tree falls and leads to that young saplings, as we can see here. So what I did, I didn't kill the whole the tree, because I don't like it. So what I did, I took my saw and finished it in this way, so the tree is still alive, this one, if it won't, and these it can still grow in some way, but I believe in better than when it went to those youngs, because some of them should be I would say a replacement for this one. It will have better growing condition. So we are on a different place, and what it will be for a day without batoning. We like batoning. We'll see. I hope it survives. Can you see everything there? Not really. Sorry about that. I hope this one survives. The batoning stick. I'm like that there. Oh God. Come on. Carry on. I found something bigger. Always when we do these bigger, longer pieces, it happened like this one. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, so that's how I can go to the dried wood in the middle. Of course, trying handles. If they are losing or they don't, but they don't. Of course, try this one. Here, there's not that leverage. I need to find the angle. Yeah, we can do that. And get something like this one. Okay, well, if I want to try it, the spine. Wow, we can see I can get bark off just with the spine. Not really need the edge. This is dried wood, so I'll try to do this. Okay, it's not the tip there, but you know, you get the information how this one chops. I'll try to do this one. Okay, no, something else. Hope you see me. Just if I will use it as a draw knife, I can handle it. Yeah, but the problem is like always. Okay, I'll try to go this way. You can't see me here, really. Of course, this is not that comfortable. The spine is really sharp. These 90 degrees angles are really sharp. So if I do it in this way, it's nice. And as I said, it is dry, but when I hold the knife and this way, try to push, the 90 degrees corners are really not comfortable. You can see it, the line's still here. Okay, how this one chops as in dry wood. Nice. As you can see, I held the knife in this way on the longer position because I like to avoid to hit this, I don't know how you call it, I forget it, simply this one by my knuckles. So I use this one and it works pretty nice. So I moved when I did it, I moved to this position because this is more broad, more blade, more wide. So I'm happy to use this one. It is simply better. So this is better to do it in fresh wood, definitely. There is a knot. I definitely can do that, but it is not that easy in this dried wood. Okay, where is any batoning stick which won't break? I hope this one. Well, finally. Definitely, we can do something. There is a knot. There is a knot, as we can see here. So you can do something like this one. And because there is a knot now, so you see the wave here. So this is because the knot, so I need to pass the knot, but I try, and this is, as I said, this is dried wood, so if I will do it with fresh, which I believe I will, because it is more useful for longer time, because this is already dried. So that's something I can do that, and I can use it for. I got a ferro rod here. Absolutely, yes. It's no problem with this one. This is really sharp, so as I said. So batoning anyway, and slicing dry wood. I broke this one. This is another piece of dried wood, not that one. Just as you can see, not really crap. Just try how this one can slice the hard wood. Yeah, I would say normally, nothing special on it. Not some super way, but definitely not bad. Change the grip, even better. Wow, even better now. Nice one. Try this one, the axe technique. Yeah, I'm in there, as you can see. Try to finish this. It broke in the middle, but anyway, well, success. So that's what I like on this knife. You can use it in that way also. So this is absolutely great. So when you try to use this tip, and then use it as an axe. So excellent. Definitely something nice. So I think I did everything now with the sheath. It's great. So I move the camera in this way. So guys, what do we say about this Warcraft? It's a little bit on the side, sorry. What do we say about this Warcraft Tanto? Definitely not a first choice for someone who has not experience with a knife, probably just because the price. I will do more videos with this, like comparing. But oh, I didn't show. Sorry, this Tanto tip. And this is, by the way, not the original edge. I mean, I use the steel to make the edge a little bit more fine, but no stones, no something like that, no diamonds, just the steel. So as you can see, it works in this way. Sorry guys, I don't did it like that. So this one is just, I think we believe that this knife, especially the tip, will survive something because it is made for that. So definitely not the first choice for someone who has no experience with knives. Another thing, it is long, and well, it is heavy, but I got T1, yes, T1 tracker. I got the Bark River tracker, 600 grams. This is 522, so 3 ounces lighter than those trackers. This is more easy. This is more a knife edge. You know, this is more fine edge. So this is working more like a machete than the trackers. Trackers are more like axe or hatchet. This is more like a machete, a knife, long knife. So in that way, this is, I think, more natural to handle this one than the, for example, the tracker, because tracker needs, you know, you need to know more for slicing. That's definitely not really something super, but all of them are shorter. This is different way. This is different story. This one, does it worth the price? Definitely yes. Definitely yes. I will do, as I said, I will do the comparing videos, but for the price, 12 inches blade, CPM 3B with coating, with this great sheath, secure X sheath. You've seen the chopping performance, you've seen the slicing performance. I mean, the chopping performance is excellent. No loose handles, nothing. I have read something on some chat that somebody asked, didn't your handles loose? These are by the way G10. Somebody says that they lose on some, I don't know if he had this one or the shorter versions, and somebody says yes, somebody says no way. So I was wondering, because there is actually no really use video of this knife on YouTube. It wasn't up to today. I don't know if it's there, maybe now somebody put there. But as you can see, I chopped really hard. There's nothing loose on it, nothing really. I did baton, so I did the slices, simply nothing. So there is really so many advantages for us who goes like, I would say this one could be really one tool option, because it has a length of short machete, which is always handy if you got area like this one. There's lots of saplings and some bush and etc. You can prepare really, let's say, 4 inches thick wood without any problems. You can use it in self-defense if you need it. You can slice your bread, I mean some food, if you need it, because there is kind of knife edge on it, so why not? And it is sharp. So you can do pretty much everything. You got a 90-degree spine, so you can use your ferro rod. You can scrape the bark. You can use it as a draw knife. Maybe you can even attach it on something and use it as a spear with 30 centimeters. This will be deadly spear in, of course, self-defense. You know, some wolves or wild dogs attacking. If you got this one on say, let's say 1.5 meters stick, so you got, as I am 180, so about like this 1 centimeter. So if you use it for the self-defense, this is killer for that animals if you need it to use it. So. And as I said, CPM 3V, and for the price, this one cost me, as I said, like cold steel Gurkha Kukri Plus, which I said is do you remember I said this is I probably never sell the knife if something really bad didn't happen. So okay, but this will be somewhere around. I'll try compare those knives because each of them is different, but they are sticking on some points. And this seems to me a little bit more universal than on. And of course 3V and 001 is good, there's no problem, but there is no coating, it cuts the rust. This is 3V, so it didn't catch rust anyways, I mean that fast, and there is a coating on it. So this is something really now go to as a the long knife. If you need just long knife something, or short machete, this is great choice. As I said, compare for example to Bark River, there's the Bravo 3, the longer one, which is only comparable because it's 3V and it has pretty much same length, but for double price, guys, this is absolutely great choice for that tool as I described. Anyway, thank you very much, have a nice time, and see you later, and be safe in today, this war. Keep your health, and hope to see you again. Bye.